needs vitamin D, but I've been doing my car maintenance. This battery, because this car right here, my daughter's car, had been sitting so long, I'm charging the battery because it went low. It went very low on it. And this one right here, I took my wipers off at the right there. I took the wipers off my car at the boat because it was really rusted. I had gotten I got some plumber's tape. This is the best stuff. If you got to remove surface rust, this whole piece right here had gotten so rusted, and I just took this and I thought, I wonder if I could like take these off, and I did. I took them off and I separated the wiper blades and I spray painted them in my driveway, you all. You see my spray paint mark? I should have put something down in that spot, but I didn't. I didn't put nothing down right there to spray paint it. I should have, you all, but I have been staring at that rust spot on my windshield wipers. Oh, it's been for around a half a year or so. That's what I've been doing. Staring at it. So I finally took it off. I took them both off. I thought I'm going to spray paint them both, you all. And when you take them off, it's easy. You just take them off. You got to press down on that and just get them off. But it was so hot, I couldn't put them on without sitting on top of the car. So I had to go get a blanket and put it on top of the car so I could sit there and put these on here so my wipers would work. But you all, if you have not done your car maintenance, if you've been putting it off and it's sunny out like it is here, I would encourage you to do it. I really would. Yesterday, I washed my Jeep, and that was filthy too. I washed the Jeep. I haven't washed my truck yet, but I've washed this Jeep right here, you all. And if you've ever noticed that if you open up your gas thing, it's filthy. And sometimes, you know, one time I had a hornet's nest in there. Not in this one, but in another one. So you'd want to do that, you really would. You'd want to clean that because it's all nasty looking and stuff, you all. But don't do like me. If you got to paint your wipers, don't put them on your driveway. Lay down a piece of cardboard first, you all, because you don't want to do that to your driveway. Especially you wouldn't want to do it to your pavement unless you're going to wipe it. I'll just throw some gravel over that, you all. But yeah, I feel better now that I got out here. I can't see your comments because I'm in the sunlight. I feel better that I got out here, and it was this wiper right here. It had rust all down through here and on the side and there. It was surface rust. It didn't go too deep. But where's that piece of plumber's tape or whatever you want to call it? I tell you what, is this even showing up on here? Yeah, it's showing up on here. It's see-through. This is the best stuff right here for surface rust. Better than sandpaper or something, you all. So, yeah. Wash that. I washed my Subaru. And I'm trying to get a suntan. I am. And trying to get vitamin D. The darker you are, the longer you got to stay out in the sunlight to get your vitamin D. If you're really light skinned, you can't. This is the vehicle that I also did a whole entire brake job all the way around in the rotors. See how the rotors, have you noticed the rotors nowadays? When you buy certain rotors, if you don't buy high quality, they're going to rust really fast. And that's what these did. So I've replaced these on this vehicle. I replaced them on my Jeep, brakes and rotors. I haven't yet done it on my truck. I'm not brave enough to do it yet because that truck is too high to lift off the ground. Even though I got a floor jack, you all. Let me stand over here under the shade. Are you all here? If I stand in this spot, let me just stand at comments coming on here. Look underneath me. I got these peaches that I think they're white skin. Well, they're white skin peaches is what they are. Oh, you all are here. Know how to, listen, Pike, honey, you are looking at a mechanically inclined woman. Yes, I do. I can change rotors. I can change brake lines. I can even make my own brake lines if I can't find the brake line that I need. I can get the pipe. I've got a pipe bender, and I will match it to the type I need. So brake rotors, pads, calipers, bleed the brakes, master cylinder. Um, what is that other thing? ABS, the ABS thing. I can do that too, you all, although I disabled the ABS on my Jeep. I did because that's what I did. But yeah, I've done it. And it's not that hard. Once you do one, it's easier to do the rest of them. It is. So yeah, I want to make sure. This was the vehicle. If you hadn't heard about this vehicle right here, my Jeep Liberty, we had traded it in years ago. And we got my husband's, well, we got a different Jeep. And that had been gone. So it wasn't till a few years ago I was looking for a Jeep Liberty, another Jeep Liberty, because I missed it. It turns really easy. And I saw this on the marketplace for like, I think it was $1,600. And we went to the Walmart parking lot in Scottsburg. I told my husband, I said, if that's the Jeep, I'll know if that's the Jeep because that looks like our Jeep we used to have. I said, if it has a burn mark in the seat, I'll know it's our Jeep. But then as soon as I walked up to it, I noticed that it was our Jeep because my husband ran into a deer and there was a crack here and I had put silicone on there. Y'all, this Jeep had been gone for around 6 years and back. I got the Jeep back. Somebody had replaced the air conditioning. It got good air conditioning in it. And after a month or two, I took it to have the brakes looked at I'm not going to name the place. And the brake system, somebody did something to it, poured transmission fluid into my brake system. And as soon as I got maybe 3 miles from the place, my car, my brakes, everything, boom. I had to pull over to the side of the road and call a tow truck, have it towed to the dealership. And when they looked at it, they said, ma'am, she said, Gina, we got the estimate for your Jeep. I said, what is it? She goes, you're not going to want to hear it. I said, I want to hear it. She said, $4,000 whatever dollars to fix your whole entire brake system is destroyed. That's what they tell me. Your brake system is destroyed. She goes, it looks like somebody put transmission fluid in your brake system. I said, that's more than that Jeep's worth. I said, I'll send you, put it on a tow truck and send it back to my house, you all. You know what I did? I did it all myself. I took the brake lines off. I flushed the whole system. I put a new master cylinder, a new ABS thing. I put brakes and rotors all the way around, you all. It was a job and a half. And I only spent under $300. I did it myself. It's going to be $4,000 to replace the whole entire brake system. It took me 2 weekends in a row because I was working my full-time job on that Jeep. So yeah, I invested a lot of money in that, you all. So I know how to do it. And I can see that comments are going, but yeah, it's my favorite Jeep. This really is. It's a little messy and it's got some rust, but you know, I just took like old license plate, turned it backwards, and I just put it on there in some silicone is what I did because it's, as long as it gets me to where I need to go and as long as it does what it needs to do, that's all that matters. And then on this side, it started rusting too. So I tried to do the same here. And then I put that, did I tell you all about that tape? The vent tape that you would wrap pipes up with, that aluminum tape, the stickies. I thought, I'm just going to stick it because it matches. T, do I see somebody on here named T? I can't see you all. I did see you. How is, I don't know what's happening with tea. I really don't, you all. But if you all have not done your maintenance and it's nice out, I would do it, especially if you can get some vitamin D. Look at this sky, you all. It's really beautiful out, and it's nice and green. And I finally felt like coming outside and washing the vehicles. That was my main thing. But I wanted to get that windshield wiper that was rusted. I wanted to fix it. I wanted to paint it. I was going to try to spray paint it while it was on my vehicle, but I thought, no, I better probably take it off because I'll get spray paint on my window. So that's what I did. Hello, you all. Even got my shorts rolled up because I'm trying to get a suntan on my legs too. I'm not in a bathing suit. I could be in a bikini, but I'm not in a bikini. I'm just in my shorts rolled up. And I got this pulled down because I don't want straps on my shoulders for my suntan is what I want. But it's a car maintenance day. I'm sure my daughter's car will start now, but I unplugged that for this video because I didn't want it going at all. Let me come through here, you all. T, I don't know what you're talking about on here, you all. Am I missing a conversation? I think I might be. Yeah. You don't got no picture? Or did they take my picture out, you all? Wow. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. They took my picture out. That's about right. Well, I guess they didn't want me talking about my vehicle, saying that I know how to. I'm just going to say this, even though they gave me a black screen, I guess they didn't want to hear me talking about my vehicle, talking about how I'm able to do mechanics jobs. I'm mechanically inclined. I guess they didn't like it. And they didn't like me out here in my shorts with my top on trying to get some vitamin D. Somebody did not like Gina sharing this video. So that's about right. And you know what? I couldn't care less. But I am going to go because I don't want you all staring at a black screen. Okay, I do not. Yeah, that's right, you all. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Take that something. No.